So we're ready. Oh, we need a little time off. We need to get away. But we don't want to leave town. So what we do is take a staycation. Here's what that means. You stay in your own backyard. And we did. We went downtown to the Grand Downtown. It's the Old Lady Luck. And it's a very nice place. And they treat us very, very well there. Matter of fact, we get caught for 2 nights, we get a cabana, and we get a couple of dinners. Oh, and of course you get your valet parking. That's there at the Grand Hotel, as Ms. Angie and Artie take a staycation. So we arrive, check in, head up to the room, and then we decide to have something to eat in a few hours, and we go across the street, just across 3rd Street. And there's a great place called Triple George. And as we're waiting, this comes by. There they go. The funny part is, they don't pedal, it's on a motor. Thank you. How long you been working here?
About 3 years.
3 weeks?
No, 3 years. Off and on.
All right, my man. Thank you.
We will.
Looks good. Talk about your great dinners. Oh, I hadn't had it in a long time. Steak tartare. And it is delicious. Somebody says, how can you eat uncooked meat? I used to say that too. Trust me, it's that good. And we had some steaks. Both Ms. Angie and myself agreed. Some of the best beef we've ever had. So, Triple George turned out to be a real great place with some real good food. While we were having dinner at Triple George, I looked to the left of me, and a young lady was sitting by herself. She was probably in her late 20s. And I asked, having a good time? And she said yes, and she was a German who lives in southern France, down by the Mediterranean. She's an HR person for a huge company that deals with worldwide commerce. Asked her about Europe, how they feel about America today. It was very enlightening because she said, hey, we're very happy about what's happening. And she enjoyed her dinner, told us some stories of how she was traveling across the U.S. by herself. The big question was, what do you think about Americans? And Karen said, they've been really nice, great people. Everywhere I go, I find really special folks in America. Ms. Angie and I were very pleased to hear that. Hope Karen has a safe trip home. So after a night of doing a little bit of play at the Grand, we awoke and decided we were going to visit the Cabana. That's right, on the 3rd floor they have the citrus pool. And it's lovely. It's really nice. Even in spring break, it wasn't that crowded early in the afternoon. As things moved on, more and more kids would show up, and families. And by late afternoon, it was a rowdy crowd having a good time, but plenty of room for everyone. Towels, we had them everywhere. We had a private lounge, we had our own sofas, a refrigerator, ordered some great food and beverages, and had a great time right there in our own cabana. Yes, at the Citrus Pool at the Grand Hotel. Well, there's Mama. We're out here. It's kind of a funky cabana. It's not really a cabana because of the wind coming up. They don't have the roofs on or anything. It's just all open. It's a sunbana. And this is the top deck at the Grand. Actually, it's friggin' huge. And there aren't that many people here, even though it's spring break week. And, of course, that's where we're staying, is the tower on the right. And they got good eats and grub, and we're comped. And, hey, over in the far end over there is the spa. And lots of white people here are going to get very sunburned because they don't know the desert.
We have suntan lotion.
We have our suntan lotion, yes. And, man, I am ready to potty, even though I don't look like it. I told her I look like an old man going to Brighton Beach to flash little kids. I mean, I'm set. Got my white cannery robe. Is this a cannery robe? Does it say cannery on it? Yeah. That only cost about $800, you know. So here we are, ready to party and play the Cabana way at the Grand in downtown Sin City. You have a wonderful day. We're sure having one. Bye. Yes, if you need to get away, you need to take one too. Enjoy a staycation. They're a lot of fun. We want to thank our wonderful host, Jeff, down at the Grand, and all the fun people, and all the wonderful food, beverages, and overall gambling fun we had. It was a staycation to remember at the Downtown Grand Hotel.